Moscow will be wiped off the map. That's the stark warning from Belgium's defense minister. Theo Franken declared that if Vladimir Putin attacks a NATO capital, like Brussels, then Moscow would face complete destruction. He emphasized that Western nations must not be intimidated. Franken stated an attack on the heart of NATO would lead to Moscow being wiped off the map. However, he also doubts Putin would attempt a direct missile strike. His greater concern is gray zone tactics, like little green men, unmarked Russian operatives inciting trouble in places like Estonia, potentially leading to annexation. What's your take on these strong warnings? Subscribe for more essential updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. Big news from Ukraine. Russia is making a significant push to encircle the city of Pokrovsk in the Donetsk region. Ukrainian defense forces report around 11,000 Russian troops have been deployed specifically for this encirclement. In the wider area, they've detected roughly 27,000 personnel, along with about 100 tanks and over 200 armored vehicles. Despite this massive presence, Ukrainian defenders are actively resisting. In just the past 2 days, they've reportedly killed 90 Russian soldiers and wounded 42, while also downing over 150 drones. There are even unsettling reports and video evidence of a Russian flag on a Pokrovsk entrance sign, highlighting the serious infiltration efforts. What's your take on this developing situation? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. Did you know the US just quietly shut down a crucial website? The State Department has removed its Human Rights Reporting Gateway, an online portal where you could report alleged abuses by foreign military units supplied with American weapons. This was the only public channel for organizations and individuals to directly flag serious violations. Its removal is sparking outrage from human rights groups and even former congressional aides, who say it directly undermines a law meant to ensure U.S. taxpayer money doesn't support atrocities. Critics warn this move weakens accountability and could mean the U.S. supports forces committing heinous crimes without proper oversight. The State Department insists they're still following the law, but many disagree. What's your take on this? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. U.S.-Canada relations just got tense. U.S. Ambassador Pete Hoekstra reportedly launched an expletive-laced tirade at Ontario's Trade Representative, David Patterson, during a high-profile Ottawa event. Witnesses say Hoekstra was furious over an anti-tariff ad Ontario ran in the U.S., which had already angered President Trump and halted trade talks. Ontario Premier Doug Ford has since urged Hoekstra to apologize, saying the cheese slipped off the cracker. This public outburst highlights the ongoing tense U.S.-Canada trade disputes and stalled efforts for tariff relief. What's your take on this? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on